What's going on, everyone? It's Apoc, your favorite host and jealous hater, and welcome to the channel. So just the other day, I decided to push out this video reacting to the whole Dougherty dozen DCP drama. And as predicted, per usual, the cronies came out in full force and went ballistic. And honestly, to be real, I've never seen such a pressed and weak, soft community in my entire time on this platform. Even the vlogging community has more backbone than them, and that says a lot. Although a lot of them still use the same talking points, which these are all people who love to claim that they are so unbothered and have thick skin and already know what's coming.
Well, Apoc, you're the one who's big mad by making this video.
Some of y'all just don't get it, man, do you? You have no clue how this game is played. But what should we expect from a group of people who really can't think for themselves? And again, I'm not talking about everyone within his community, because you know, some people are naive, and that's not a bad thing. It just takes somebody else to show you things, and I'm here to help. But there are those who just don't care because they're just as nasty. And like I said in the last video, if you're one of those types, you can go ahead and kick rocks for all I care, because at the end of the day, you're nothing but a lost cause. And you know, if you don't like it, you don't like me, you don't like these videos, you don't like my content, well, let's just use your logic. Don't like it, don't watch it. Anyways, I had another video planned for today, but after all the little cretins decided to spew their nonsense, I decided to, you know, trigger them further by showcasing all the stupidity. Okay, let's get to the shit show. I'm not trying to stand DCP, but you see, this person already messed up by saying but. You do stand DCP. This person, Priscilla, has commented multiple times just on this one video, spamming the comment section. So you're gonna sit there and put in my comment section that you're not a DCP stan, but then all you do is defend him, but then get super pressed about my opinion and what I say, which they usually do in their typical fashion. And from my experience dealing with some DCP goons, when they know I'm right or whoever else is right against DCP, when we speak out against him, so their first go-to is to say that they're not a stan, so that they don't seem biased, but they're just lying, because they're some of the biggest stans out there, because all they do is defend and justify all his actions. But I'm just noticing the hypocrisy that you just said. You don't like the fact that he comments on physical appearances, but yet you just said his skin is yellow. So if you actually like play back the video, I wasn't just sitting there making fun of him, I was just making a point, which that point was, because apparently got to spell it out for this person and others, because it's not hypocritical. He was talking about how the Dougherty dozen's mom, Alicia, I think her name is Alicia, I don't know, I can't even remember what her name is, but he made a post talking about how she has bad skin and shouldn't get a brand deal or whatever, while having bad skin himself. That was the point, is that the dude is like glowing yellow. He's extremely unhealthy. I wasn't just making fun of him in general, I was actually pointing out his hypocrisy, because he's saying someone else has bad skin while he has bad skin. It's like when he makes fun of people who are overweight. He's extremely obese himself, and me pointing out that fact isn't making fun of him. It just proves that he's a hypocrite. Here's the thing though, I have made fun of DCP plenty of times, but the reason I have done that before was to give him a taste of his own medicine. Him and his community got pressed at the things I was saying about him. He even tried to use it against me when he got triggered. But hey, who cares? Because this is a community that belittles and degrades people, especially women, but they don't like it when it's flipped back onto them. Now that is true hypocrisy. But hey, you know, it's just jokes. We're all just joshing, right? We're all just roasting each other. So why is it they get so pressed when they get a taste of their own? And you said like 3 times, make that make sense to me. Also, I really think that I've watched a few of your videos on Kira from OK Baby, and I think you made fun of her parents as well. That's hypocrisy as well, Apoc. Well, I never really made fun of her parents. I don't know what you're talking about. I think what she meant was appearance. To be honest, Priscilla, I don't know how you don't have access to spell check or you don't know proper grammar, because this is very simple stuff. Even Kira knows more than you. I've seen multiple comments from this person and they have misspelled basically everything. But no, I have not actually made fun of Kira's appearance before, really ever. And in my older content, I was a little more edgy. I did go a little harder, but that's also not really me anymore, and I've already like atoned for that. But if you're talking about something recently, no, that never happened. And I did ask Priscilla here for the receipts, the proof that, you know, I made fun of Kira's appearances, and yet she provided nothing. But she went to another comment and spewed the same nonsense that I made fun of Kira's appearance, and said that I cyber stalked other vloggers even though all I do is react to their content. Which in that, she also had horrible grammar and, misspelled everything again. So Priscilla, if you're gonna come for me, use spell check next time. Nah, he's a smart guy and is not a bully. He calls out BS. His job is not to help kids, more like stop the parents. This is based on a rumor. You should really get the full picture. He snarks, admits it, Team DCP all the way, and have fun trying to sue him. Not really sure if they're talking about like the Dougherty dozen or me, because I'm not trying to sue DCP. So what are you talking about? And his job is not to help kids, but to stop the parents? No, isn't his whole thing to stop child exploitation? So doesn't that help the children? These goons don't even know what his message is anymore. But that's because he always goes back and forth between what he's actually doing. Oh, and by the way, he's not smart. You're just dumb. DCP has brought awareness to child exploitation online, and quite a few people have removed their children's presence online. I think that is doing quite a bit. Also, you are also making money discussing him. Well, for one, I never said you couldn't make money on this platform. He just lies and says he wants to bring awareness to child exploitation and never talks about the money, even though that's why he does it. And he's proven that with this content, because apparently talking about a pair of pants and makeup is going to stop the parents from exploiting their children. That makes no sense whatsoever. And if you think it does, then maybe you should go get your brain checked. But DCP is not responsible for like the awareness to child exploitation online. I know you cronies like to pretend he is, but that ship has sailed a while ago. There are huge creators beyond any of us who talk about the exploitation of children, who do a much better job than all of us combined. Has he opened up eyes? Okay, sure. Let's go with that. But that's just about it. But so has a lot of other people, including myself. We've all opened up eyes. He has not done one thing that we have not done. And as for the so-called creators who took down their children because of him, know this, it's nobody of note. I've seen a couple of people who took down their kids because of him, but those people weren't even making money online. Is it good that they took their children offline? Yes. But it's no one of note. It's nobody who he covered. He didn't just like rip apart their halls and their house tours or whatever and woke them up to what they were doing. That didn't happen at all. Again, it's a good thing, but those people who took down their children weren't making any money. So here's the bigger question. If they were making money, would they have taken their children down? And you can't just say yes they would, because you don't know, because money was not at play, which is why all the vloggers of note who he's covered who make a lot of money on children don't take down their videos because they're making money. And they've seen his videos or other people's videos. They don't care. So trying to use this as like an argument to defend your god is just mouth breathing at this point, and just a seriously weak argument. I mean, regardless of what people think about his comments on her physical appearance or crude sense of humor, he does make some valid points, and he's pretty funny. Okay, he can just belittle and degrade women because, well, he's funny. Oh, and by the way, any points that he has made is common sense knowledge. He's not like a true visionary. He didn't crack the code on it. Everybody knows exploiting your children is bad, except for the people who exploit their children. So again, another weak ass argument. Why are you so obsessed with this guy? Two grown adults always acting like 12-year-old boys, 4chan. Neither of you is doing anything noble here. You are both here for attention. You can't be doing the same exact thing he's doing and claim that you're so different from him. I'm not doing the same thing that he's doing. We cover similar topics, yes, but we also do it in a much different way, which is why I'm speaking out against him. Plus, he's done several things to prove that he doesn't actually care about children, like putting my son in danger, putting Micah Stauffer's kids in danger, and Brianna Kay's kids in danger, and much more. I've never done that. I've never done anything close to that. And you want to compare me to him? Yeah. No way. Also, this is another lame tactic by a DCP goons, because they do the same thing. They'll claim that they're not a stan, right? Like I said earlier, but they'll also say that I'm obsessed with talking about him, even though I haven't talked about him in a couple of months. And I don't even talk about him too much, although I might pick it up a little bit. Who knows? We'll see. But I'll go, every couple of weeks, every couple of months talking about him. And that's it. But that makes me obsessed. But he can talk about the Dougherty dozen over and over and over again, and he's not obsessed. And look, I'm not saying he is or he isn't. I'm just making a point that if he can talk about the same person over and over again, so can I. Even though I'm not talking about him over and over and over again, I've just made multiple videos on him in the past, but very spaced out. All of you are making money off this family. Alicia, DCP, Rating Brit, and you. Again, probably another DCP goon, because they like to use these arguing points in order to like justify DCP making money. But I haven't really made money off of them. I made the one video but it was mostly about DCP and talking about the drama with the Dougherty dozen. I haven't made a video on the Dougherty dozen at all besides that video. But there's a big difference with reacting to, videos and talking about drama and tea, whatever, and actually making money off of like exploiting your children. Those are two different things. So this is just lame. Actually, you have it all wrong. I've never heard of anything you claim. He makes fun of himself. However, what was your point of this video? Well, my point was I have an opinion and I'm allowed to do that on my channel. And if you don't like it, don't watch it, right? That's what the vloggers say. That's what the DCP goons, cronies say. They say if you don't like it, don't watch it. So practice what you preach and take a hike. Also, anything stated or claimed against DCP has been proven online, pushed out on multiple channels. There's a ton of videos on him. So if you hear things about it, you can ask for receipts or go do your own research to find out yourself. Because if I say that DCP is racist and I double down on that and you don't ask for proof, that means you don't care that he's being racist. If you don't try to do anything about it, like asking for receipts or, like I said, doing your own research. The videos are there. It's up to you to do it yourself. That is, if you care. But I don't think most of this community really does. But that's all I got for now, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm going to make a part 2 to this because I have a lot of other comments and I have some other things to do. So we're just going to, shorten this video up. Thanks for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed. And, the DCP goons, the haters, go ahead and dislike the video. Just go ahead and do it. Doesn't matter to me. Comment down below your thoughts, please. Maybe I'll make a part 3. I don't know. But subscribe if you're new, and I will catch you guys on the next one.
Okay, bye.